Ian.
Jenny.
Hi.
Jenny.
Hello.
He might give you a Jenny. Yeah.
Right.
But you'll get Jenny from me. Yeah.
What are you doing
Thank
here
you.
other than being berated into being here by me?
Right. Being told at 8 p.m. that I need to put on some makeup to be on camera.
Wait.
Being told.
Wait.
Wow.
Back up.
This show is taking a
He
turn.
didn't say anything like that.
Because when we
I have
think
not stayed married for 20 years by saying shit like that.
Exactly. Yes. Yeah. You celebrated your 20th wedding anniversary, being married for 20 years. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And you're exactly right. That is absolutely a survival tactic that
Yeah.
That's an example of something that has never come out of my mouth.
Right? Yeah.
I never will.
Yeah. It turns out it's not hard to be, it's not hard to not be an asshole. Is that what I'm trying to say?
Not being weird.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Right on. Well, thank you for joining us on the show, Jenny.
Thank you.
So Jenny and I have a little story, but we're going to tell that later. I want to start with something else. Another family member of mine that's annoying me. My father.
Wait, Jenny just what's the unspoken part of that sentence?
Right.
Yeah.
My father also is on my nerves right now because he ruined my Christmas gift to you.
Oh no!
Sharing in my eyes. It wasn't. Now, to be clear, it wasn't something that I knew existed before he sent it to me. But now I'm annoyed that I can't get it for you because I have to show it to you immediately.
Okay, I might know what this is.
Okay, so go ahead and go into the current show folder, and he took 2 photographs. Go Lexus RX-1.
Oh, I have not seen this. Okay. All right. Okay, we'll put them.
He sent me this picture of just a normal standard silver Lexus RX.
Okay.
White, whatever.
Yes.
Didn't really think much of it. And then go to the second picture.
Okay. All right.
Is that outside the Swedish restaurant that he goes to every Sunday?
Yes.
That looks familiar.
Yeah. Okay, next picture.
Gosh, my dad.
Old man edition. You can get an old man edition badge.
Yes.
Okay.
Now I can't get that for you for Christmas, but now you know it exists.
I do. I did not know that this kind of thing exists. I'm surprised. I just didn't if I take off my shirt, there just isn't one on my chest.
It's shaved into your chest hair.
It shows up in the mail at a certain age that they're like, you're going to need this now.
Yeah, it's just bundled in AARP.
When you turned 18, Ian, did you get a package from Gillette congratulating you on your 18th birthday with a razor and shaving cream and stuff like that?
I actually no, but I became. They knew what had happened. They heard whispers about it, and they just made me a voting shareholder.
Because I legit got something from Gillette when I turned 18. Which
really? Are you sure that wasn't the selective service thing that you were supposed to fill out?
I did get that as well, where they were not interested. They flagged me. Your incredibly high-pitched voice will give away our enemy position. We'll give away a position to enemies.
The glare off of your skin as well.
Yes. Yeah. Well, thank you for the thought. It's the thought that counts, right? Is something that disappointed people say.
Correct.
Well, I did not know the Old Man Edition was a thing. So what else would you include in the Old Man Edition package? Let's say you were speccing this for your Lexus. What else would come with the Old Man Edition?
Obviously just a center console full of Werther's originals.
Right.
Right? And then just kind of a weird smell that you can't quite identify. Weird old man smell.
It's not bad, but it's there.
Yeah.
And it's just a bunch of coupons, right? To
coupons.
Old Country Buffet.
Yes.
What else? Cracker Barrel.
Oh, Cracker Barrel's the one.
Yeah. That play well.
Yeah. The GPS just takes you to bingo.
Oh, and a dinner theater restaurant.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. When I think of old man cars, I talk about this all the time. The blinkers that are too soft.
Yeah.
They don't want to scare you when the sound is too loud, when it's
Yeah, no,
instead of it being like an actual blinker.
that black sedan that I had, the LS460, that had the quietest turn signals in the universe, and the demographic is 90-year-old people.
Yeah,
that car
We'll leave the blinker on at all times.
Yeah.
yeah.
I never
couldn't
liked the
hear it.
blinker sound.
Yeah, it's like a blinker dimmer switch. Yeah, I do like the syncopated tea drinking that both of you are bringing to the podcast.
We both have like our "Don't Be Sick" tea.
Yeah. No, yeah, we were off last week. We missed the show. You were on your anniversary trip. I was sick. We're all sick.
Yeah.
Right now. This is welcome to the holidays, everybody.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so well. Thank you for the old man edition. I appreciate that. Yes,
you're welcome.
And thank you, Eric, for getting the pictures for us. Yes.
Yes. Thank you, Dan, for saying that. He actually just sent that to me like minutes ago.
Oh, nice.
On off the presses.
Yeah, don't give away the timing of when we record the show, because then he'll just bomb you with pictures right before we record every time.
Joke's on him. It's different every time.
Nice. Okay. All right.
Also, so the whole reason I wanted Jenny to come on was we went on a fairly big adventure last week.
Yeah.
And wanted to tell the story about it. So the whole thing was it's our 20th anniversary trip, and we decided to take the train from Denver to San Francisco, which was fantastic.
It was great.
Yeah.
I will say, so like,
I would like to call attention to the fact that we're getting an Ian lean in to the microphone.
Yeah.
Okay, go on.
I forgot to put a picture in the current show folder, but I have documentary evidence as to the caveat. So talk about the great parts about it, and I will put that in there.
Oh, like, what did you get to go over the fight? Okay, so the great part was there was no Wi-Fi, which meant that you had to just like look out the window, right?
So it's just me and my tinnitus buzzing away.
Really, like you can read. You have to read a book. You have to talk to strangers because you get sat with, which doesn't sound like a selling point, but
right.
For dinners, they're all like little four tops, and we were just the two of us. And so they tell you like you sit there, and Ian and I tried to sit on opposite sides of the table, and they're like, no, you need to sit next to each other because we're going to put other people. Oh. And so you kind of just like chat with folks who are also taking the train across the country. We played cribbage. We taught ourselves how to play cribbage.
I love cribbage. I will peg the shit out of a board. Yeah.
It was so fun.
Yeah, it's a great game.
Much better at it than Ian.
I got destroyed every game.
Pretty great. Yeah.
Every game. Just absolutely.
I love cribbage. It's so great. Yeah.
But I think also I do a lot of air travel, and like it's such a nice respite from air travel where like it's so much more relaxed.
Right.
You know, like you don't have to line up immediately.
Well, I still did.
Yeah.
But
you don't have to. If that's your thing, you can stand in a line.
And it was. I was like, there are people lining up to get on this train. I don't care if we have a sleeper car. We need to get in that line. I don't know where it goes. So.
At what point did you figure out if you were within kind of the Venn diagram of train traveler demographics? Like how much of you were in it, how much of you weren't, right? Like how much in common do you think you had with like the average train person or couple taking the train across?
Well, the average train person is Amish, so not that much.
True.
Okay, were there just like a whole bunch of Pennsylvania Dutch on there?
Yes.
Okay.
So many.
And like every time we've been on an Amtrak, that's been the case.
Yes.
No way, really?
Because they won't take. Will they take buses? They won't take buses, right?
No idea.
Why trains? Anyway.
Yeah, why are trains okay? Were they just whittling furniture everywhere? Yeah.
What?
Were they just whittling furniture and making candy left and right?
No, like
no, but there's some things they could have attended to on the train, probably.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. So the experience was really interesting. It was really relaxing. I enjoyed it.
I can see you digging that.
I did. And there are definitely some weirdos. Like when we were playing cribbage, there kept being people who would come and like stop and stare at us. And you know when someone stares because they want you to make eye contact so they can start having a conversation.
Yes.
And you're like, but I don't want to do that. Like
right.
We're just trying to like play a game. I don't want to. And so that kept happening a few, like more than twice.
Okay.
Yeah, it was enough that we stopped playing cribbage in the observation.
Yeah, we went back
to our room.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, you find out that they're nationally ranked on the cribbage like leaderboards, right? And they were just trying to hustle you. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the train also, okay, so we've taken an overnight train in Europe before.
Okay.
And I can tell you that comparing those two luxury levels,
Yeah.
it's quite a bit different. Like,
so I know nothing about either. Yeah, give me the skinny. In Europe, is it just amazing? Is it like Rolls Royce versus like a Chevy here?
A little bit.
I mean, it's not that dramatic, but I have a picture in the thing. So we're in a sleeper car, and the sleeper cars are designed where there's like compartments, and then they're separated kind of like a hotel room by a divider, so they can be like opened up if you can get you can book a double, you have like a big family or something.
Sure.
And then all of these cars are like the latest Amtrak car was built in like the 80s.
Yeah.
Outside of the Northeast corridor, all the rest of them are like 30, 40 years old.
Okay.
But on the trip, remember I read that the California Zephyr, which is the train that we took, and another one, they're getting new cars that are supposed to be really nice, but we did not have those.
So you were essentially flying in an MD-80?
Yeah. Yes. Basically, I had to get the bunk down for us to sleep. I had to basically get in there and disassemble something to get it to it was janky. We were sitting there drinking our wine, getting ready to get ready for bed. Yeah. Right.
Yeah. It was pretty late.
We were just listening to music, drinking wine, chatting, and we started hearing this weird noise. And then we hit a bump. It was on a rough section of track. And the whole divider between our compartment and the next compartment slid open. And there was a guy opening his bathroom door.
He was just like, hi. Yeah.
Cool. I'm glad you saw a stranger masturbating.
Yeah. So if you load up the picture called Quality, you can see how we fixed it.
Oh, duct tape.
Yeah.
That is one of my USB cables.
Which I
left on the train.
Okay.
But that is official Amtrak duct tape that was done by one of the attendants because it would not latch.
They couldn't get it to close.
Oh my God.
So they were and she came in, she was like, well, this is what you do. I mean, it clearly had not been the first time.
Right. They had a protocol in place. Yeah. Right, where they had to find out if you were the couple that was down for it or not.
They were like, do you want to make a friend?
Yeah. What kind of couple are you? Yeah. I've not seen any pineapples here, so I'm not getting any weird vibes. So yeah. Okay. But just on the off chance. Wow. Well, amazing fix with the tech. This is the best kind of tech fix that involves no tech, just tensile strength of cable.
Yeah. Layer 1.
Yes, layer 1. Wow. Okay. So you just knew that this was you lose privacy. Privacy is a veil anyway. It's fake, but just the perception of privacy is kind of reduced in this aspect. Were you talking quieter?
A little bit. Yeah. To know that there's a guy just right over there.
Right.
Well, you could hear him anyway. The walls were very thin.
Well, no, they weren't thin. There was a gap.
Oh,
we could hear him less after.
That is true.
Oh, you could hear him less after your fix?
Yeah. Because it was there was a gap and it wasn't sealing. Yeah. That's why we could hear him so much. So clearly.
That's true.
Okay. You improved Amtrak, Ian.
Yeah.
Very true.
You're welcome, Amtrak.
Okay. And I'm guessing
that USB cable is a pretty significant portion of their budget.
Seems like it.
I'm guessing this is not the kind of thing that would happen on the European train.
No, I'm pretty sure that this is the sort of thing that would get a car taken out of commission.
Yeah, because I remember the one we boarded in London for the overnight train to Edinburgh. And you go into this beautiful little lounge car, right? Where they were serving drinks and they had on uniforms and the whole bit. It's pretty different. It was pretty different, but it was also really cool to do. I was excited to do it. I would do it again in the US.
Definitely.
I wish they would just put maybe a little bit more money toward it. So more people would do it.
Yeah.
Because it was also 3 times as much as flying, probably.
Well, but we were also, it was also like a
night,
hotel
blah, blah, blah,
room
yeah.
and it included all the meals and everything else. So
Okay, sure.
it was
Sure.
more expensive than flying, but not outrageously so if you factor in like another night in a hotel and all that.
Okay. Yeah. How long were you on the train from when you boarded in Colorado to when you got off in
36
California?
hours.
Yeah, 36 hours.
36 hours. Okay. And you didn't get off the train at any point.
We did for a fresh air stop, and Ian wanted to like go take a walk. And I was like, no, we need to be able to see this train because if
Shut
they blow that
down.
whistle, I'm not running fast enough to get back on the train. So I was like, I will walk up and down the platform. But
Okay.
Ian was like ready to go walk into the neighborhood. He was like, there's a coffee shop a block away. And I was
This
just like, no.
totally lines up with your bullshit travel mentality where like you want to hop on the plane right before the door closes.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that sends my blood pressure through the roof
Right?
just thinking about it. Yeah. Are you the same, Jenny? Like, yeah. Okay. Okay.
But they tell you we cannot, they came up with a thing. They were like, we cannot leave this section of track until this time because there's a freight train in the way. So
Sure.
that we will not leave before this time.
Didn't matter.
Right, but
And-
like I don't
People-
trust that.
And they didn't. They didn't
That's a
leave it.
person telling me that, and people make mistakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you don't want to be like on those cruise ship videos where like they're running and like
Right.
people are mocking them, you know?
Yeah.
From the ship. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So where would you have been stuck? Like Grand Junction or something?
It was in
I was in
California.
California
It was
Okay.
it was not
somewhere.
far from the end.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a small town though.
Okay. I love your whole idea, like coffee shop. Let's do it. Yeah.
Oh well, to make it better, it was just on the other side of the
Donner Pass.
Of Donner Pass. Yeah.
Okay.
So we could have recreated that.
Nice. Nice. Okay. All right. So 36 hours in a train with, well, the three of you two, and the stranger.
Yeah.
But like, I nearly finished a book.
Yeah.
Okay.
You nearly finished a book.
Yeah. It was great.
You think you saw a mountain lion.
I do think I saw a mountain lion.
I
Okay.
definitely saw a beaver in a river
Oh, sweet.
and several
Okay.
deer, right? And like eagles and
I saw
Yeah.
a bunch of eagles. Yeah. It was really cool.
Okay.
Anyway, so yes, train travel. Do it.
Okay. Did you have did you listen to a lot of music and stuff like that?
yeah, we
Yeah.
had music.
We did.
Okay.
I made a whole list of.
That's right. You made a
Big-
20th anniversary playlist.
I made a 2005 playlist, all
Nice.
2005 music.
Okay.
And that was great. It was like 140 songs. So
Oh,
Yeah.
sweet. Nice,
Yeah.
dude.
yeah, it was fun.
Okay.
Yeah, and we just like hung out. It was great.
Yeah.
So we got in the like late afternoon,
Mhm.
got on a train down to San Jose and so we could pick up the rental car. And thus now begins our fun story. So I think I talked about this on the show, right? I booked it through Turo. I booked this rental car through Turo. I found a 1974 BMW 2002 TII,
Yeah.
which I have wanted. There's pictures in the current show folder if you want to show
Oh,
them.
yeah.
I have wanted to drive a 2002 TII for
Pretty, right?
It's
years.
gorgeous. Yeah. I've
Right.
always wanted to drive one as well. They look, and this one that you found on Turo was in immaculate shape.
It's beautiful. Like the glass is all brand new. I mean, excuse me. The wheels are all in great shape. The bodywork is fantastic. There's like one dent in
Mhm.
the
There was like
trunk.
one little scratch area.
Okay. You have to have one.
Yeah.
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 The interior was beautiful. He had done like really tasteful upgrades. So like he's got a 5-speed. He had a limited slip differential.
Oh, wow.
He has the Euro bumpers.
Uh-huh. Yes.
All that sort of stuff. The engine bay is immaculate,
Okay.
gorgeous. I got to see that.
You did.
And it drove beautifully. Like it didn't drive. It didn't have like a ton of play in the steering or anything like it drove like a really well maintained older car. you know?
Okay.
Like it
All right.
still made weird noises
Sure.
and rattles and it was it's a 50-year-old car.
Right.
But my first impressions were, and the brakes were like fine. They were good. They were great for 1974 sort of thing.
Okay. Well, before we get to like your driving impressions, can we rewind just a little bit for the trip planning and you like pitching this idea to Jenny, or like how you both came to the same page that this is what we're going to do.
As in where for him getting in the car.
Yeah.
Because we did the same thing when we were in England.
Right, with the Mini Cooper.
And this is just his thing, right? That,
of course.
He's going to want to find a cool old car. I'm fine with that. I mean, the Mini Cooper, I spent the whole time being 98% sure it was about to die. Sure. Like every time he shifted gears, I was like, and that's it. That was the car dying.
Scene.
And it didn't. It lasted the whole time. So I was like, Ian knows what he's doing. I trust that he's a good driver. Yes. And so when he pitched when he showed me the car, I was like, yeah.
On visuals alone, right?
Yeah, I was like, let's do it.
But then knowing your husband's car decision making and the repercussions around it.
I probably should have thought about that a little bit more.
Oh, okay.
I was sold by how pretty the car was. And this like very like, oh my God, we're going to be driving on like, you know, the
like idyllic scarf, like Amelie, like scenes are happening in your head.
I can match every outfit to this car. This is going to be great. I had some like nervousness just about. So everything I had read about Northern California in the winter is that it's really rainy. And I was like, is this car going to be able to handle if we get like an absolute deluge?
Right.
Turned out we didn't get any rain the whole time.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But yeah, I was more nervous about it, how it would handle the weather.
Okay.
But I didn't think, because I was like, if a guy's renting this car on Turo, I bet it works pretty well.
Right.
And the Mini Cooper worked well, so I think we're fine.
Okay.
And this felt like a cool anniversary thing to do. So truthfully,
Absolutely.
like when he pitched this to me, I was like, this sounds great. It's something that he's doing this is like your way to celebrate the anniversary.
Yeah.
Well, I was doing
like part of the adventure. Yeah.
Right. Because I do a lot of the research on the other stuff that we do during the trip.
Right.
And a lot of finding the hotels.
I also booked the train.
You did book the train too. So you did all the travel
The
stuff.
train was my idea.
Yeah. The train was your idea. But a lot of the other stuff is me with like a giant Google spreadsheet.
Yeah. 4,000 tabs open. Yes. Okay.
Yes. So I was like into it. I thought it was, I was like, this is going to be super, super fun and feel special. It's better than like, I don't know, driving a Chevy Cobalt around.
Oh no. Yeah. And I think that there's like in a relationship, you recognize a moment when like your partner is passionate about a thing.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, this isn't like going to negatively impact us. Like, let's just be there for it. Let's like build on that energy and let's go with it. Right.
What was your initial thought about it when we picked it up? Other than, is our luggage going to fit?
Because it's tiny, right?
The trunk is huge.
Oh, okay.
One time, I would say this is much better than one of the last times we went to it was years ago.
It was like
we went to California and Ian rented a Corvette.
Did you tell me about this?
I'm sure I must have.
And I had this picture of him trying to shove our luggage in the trunk of this Corvette and just being like, it's not going to happen.
It was before we knew each other. This was in like 2012.
This was before we had Nico.
Yeah, it was before we had Nico. I was in San Jose. I was in the Bay Area for work. And Jenny came out and met me. And then we like took a couple of days to go up to like San Francisco.
Importantly, because I wanted to go to the Winchester Mystery House, which is in San Jose.
Oh, yeah. Right. Yeah, staircases leading to nowhere and all that weird stuff. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And we drove that around.
But yeah, so I went to the rental car place and it was just like at the normal rental car place. And I was like, well, what do you have in the way of, like fun?
Right. If I have white New Balances and cut off jean shorts and I'm having a midlife crisis, what do you got for me? Yeah.
They were like, we got a Corvette convertible. And I was like, yes, please. Let's do that.
I don't think you've ever told me this.
Yeah. It was a C6.
It felt because we stayed.
Get into it.
I had found us this beautiful, like artistic houseboat to stay at in Sausalito.
That same trip.
And then we show up in this effing Corvette.
Right. And plastic Van Halen.
It felt so wrong. It felt so wrong.
Yeah. And then we drove it like north out of San Francisco, like through like the Muir Woods area and stuff like that.
Super
Okay.
windy roads.
Like tiny, super tight roads, like hairpins every 200 yards sort of thing. And the Corvette felt so enormous on those roads. It was not very fun.
Well, and you were just kind of like embarrassed to be seen in it. Like I remember driving through San Francisco.
Speak for yourself, because I was having a grand old time.
When we were driving through San Francisco, I was like, I don't want to be seen in this.
Sure.
I am like, I am too cool for this car. I felt with this one, I was like, oh, this is really cool. Like we walked out of this kind of shitty hotel because we just had to get a hotel for the night so we could pick up the car. So we were like, what's closest to the train station, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But we walk out of this hotel and I was like, oh, this feels really special.
Like it's a whole vibe, just presence wise. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Totally. And then, we're like dressed up to go to a winery and stuff. So like it was cool.
Okay.
And actually that's the other picture, the big head one was our first stop was at this winery with all this art. So that
sculpture is incredible.
Cool, right?
And driving up to it is a bit of like a head fart.
Yeah. Just looking at the picture is weird. Yeah. So it's a very squished perspective of.
So the head is like elongated. And as you drive in, there's those, like the tall, skinny trees that they look very Italian.
Yeah.
Those were all flanking it.
Okay.
The driveway. Yeah.
Yeah. Like the driveway on the way up.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. So like it felt really cool for the environment. It looked really cool in the environment.
Yeah. That's a great picture, Ian.
Thank you.
Yeah.
How did
He
it
takes
feel?
great pictures.
How did it feel in the car? Like,
nice,
you like
comfortable.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
like you weren't sitting on a lawn chair or anything like that. Like,
no, he had upgraded seats. He had seats from like a 80s era 3 Series that he had like all like recovered to match the interior. Like
it was beautiful inside. You had people like waving, honking,
just because they see a cool car. Yeah,
it would have been a great way for me to pick up some dudes on my 20th anniversary.
It would have. You had a lot of interest. Yeah,
in the train, in the car. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
And so we had it for several days. So that other picture was our stop after this was our hotel up in Mendocino.
Okay.
And then we drove it around in like that area for a couple of days without any incident whatsoever.
Well, so I did kind of like kick back on your first impressions. So would you mind going back to like your first driving impressions, unless you were heading in a direction that you wanted to go?
No. I was just trying to say like it just felt well sorted. Like everything felt great. And also it lived up to my expectations completely it was lovely to drive, and it felt very just, when like it wasn't slow at all. Like it felt quick.
Okay.
It's like 180 horsepower or something like that.
For something that barely weighs anything.
Yeah, it weighs like 2,000 pounds.
Yeah.
So it feels fast, actually.
That's awesome.
When you get into it.
Yeah.
And it drove so nicely on the like twisty roads. Yes. Like you could just feel how light it was.
Okay.
So it's not like the most direct or powerful car or anything like that, but it's so light that it doesn't matter that it has drum brakes in the back and it's like, they don't stop that great.
Right.
But it's so light, you can just huck it in and it'll just go right around. It's super well balanced.
Okay.
Fantastic to drive quickly.
Okay. Nice.
And I will say for me, so I get motion sick pretty easy.
Yeah, that's right.
In cars, I get car sick in. This one, I mean, I know you weren't going like flat out around corners and stuff because I was in the car.
Sure.
But like I didn't get motion sick at all.
Yeah.
Which I think is a big deal, right? Because you were low to the ground and it didn't feel like it was rolling. That's what I've noticed is the thing for me.
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun in it as just a passenger.
That's awesome.
It was fun.
Yeah. And to be clear, I was not pushing hard at all. I was like,
no.
I was in, let's hustle it a little bit.
Yeah.
Like 6-7 tenths sort of thing.
We're having a little bit of fun here. Right.
Yeah. But lots of margin and, I did not want to bend this up.
Right. Exactly. Right. You're driving something that's pretty precious. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So rare, super cool.
Talk me through the music situation in the car. Did it have a stereo that you could pair your phone to or aux cable? It
was like a Blaupunkt it looked just like the stock AM FM.
Oh, I love it when they make these like period correct looking stereos with like the modern bits behind them.
And it just, so it was just Bluetooth. So it was just audio, but I could at least, get directions going and music going and stuff like that.
Right.
So, yeah, that was great.
Nice.
That worked well.
It did.
Road noise, like, was it quiet? Was it?
Oh, yeah.
No, it was loud.
It was pretty loud.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Especially on the highway. I was like, do we have a door open?
Sure. You check the windows to make sure they're all the way up. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the windscreen's vertical. Like, it's,
yeah. Okay.
But yeah. But other than that, the seats were super comfortable and supportive.
Nice.
The driving position is just perfect. I didn't even notice until 2 or 3 days into the trip that there was no adjustment to the steering wheel. I didn't even think to look. Because I just got in and I was just like, oh my God, this is my position.
See, Jenny, like Ian doesn't like it when I go down this rabbit hole, but like Ian has this superpower where like he just fits into any car, right? Like no matter what it is, like we've like at press events, like we've gotten out of Mercedes, Land Cruisers, just like budget cars. He looks at home in every single car. It's like the friend that you have that has like they could be any ethnicity, like they could fit in with any kind of ethnicity, right? Like maybe change the hairstyle a little bit and like they could pass for anything. He's like that with cars. Like, well, it's a superpower.
And we were talking about this because so later on when we had a different car, I drove part of it and I was like, I feel so uncomfortable driving because I'm not used to this car. And we were talking about the fact that like Ian can get into any car and I feel like he's just like, oh, I can drive this.
Yes.
And he feels so natural at it from nearly the start, no matter what it is.
They all work the same way.
Yeah, but they feel different. I don't know.
No, but you're right, Jenny, because an RV, a military deuce and a half, the Mini Cooper in London, and anything between.
Yeah.
Right?
He just like gets in it and does it. Feels comfortable. And I'm just like, ugh.
Yeah. Some of it is blind confidence that like it's that whole like can he land the plane kind of thing because we were joking about that on the show before, right? Some of it is that confidence.
You
100% think you could land the plane,
right? Yeah. For the record, Jenny, I do not think I can, right? But so some of it is that, but then some of it is like just legit nerve endings that like other people don't have, right? Yeah. So now that we've made him uncomfortable, go on.
Let's move it on.
Okay.
So yes, the car was delightful and lovely.
It was,
and it was.
It looks amazing.
We went. Mendocino was our northernmost part, and then we were making our way back down to San Francisco, where we were going to fly home from.
Okay.
And so our next stop after Mendocino was the Sonoma coast.
Yeah.
Okay.
On the way from Mendocino to Sonoma, I waved at a BMW 2002 that was going the other direction, a brown one.
He was like, "This is."
I think it was the same year. Like it was another 74.
Yeah. Okay.
He flashed his headlights at me and I waved at him. And we're driving along. We're in like the middle of the country, and about
like
5 minutes later, nothing. Just complete electrical failure.
Yeah.
No.
Like I had no throttle. And I wasn't sure it was electrical because like the lights were still on, the gauges were still working, the stereo was still on, but I had nothing on the accelerator. It was like either fuel or spark has stopped.
Okay.
And there's a ton of we weren't on one at that point.
We were.
We were already on one on Highway 1, and there was there's tons of turnouts.
Yeah.
We weren't right on the coast. We were like inland a little bit in like a field. There was like just fields around us, and there was a nice turnoff. And so I got the car stopped very calmly and just like right off to the side of the road. Was able to just like get the clutch in, coast, find a spot, and get it.
And there were so many other areas that if that had happened, if we had lost all power, I mean, we would have been like, fucked. Really terrible spot.
Like cliff edge, like you're basically blocking an entire lane of traffic.
Yeah. And I will say
like on a blind turn. Yeah.
Right.
It lost power and we pulled over and you could see the sign for a town It was like town limits, Point Arena, right here. So we were like, if we had to walk into town, it would have probably.
We had signal.
We had signal.
Okay.
For a lot of
Best case scenario.
Yeah, and we were probably 1 mile from the center of a town at that point. Whereas in other spots, you're really not.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So like very lucky.
Sure.
So we get it over to the side of the road.
Ian's troubleshooting skills kick in.
Yeah, well, I tried it a couple times. Nothing. Open up the hood. The throttle cable's still connected.
Okay.
I can. It's carbureted. I can smell gas. You know, like when you open the throttle. So I'm like, well, we have fuel, and I knew we had gas because we had just put gas in the car. Mm-hmm. Nothing was leaking anywhere. Sure. There wasn't anything catastrophic. There was no big noise that happened or anything.
Right.
And I'm looking around, and I see there's a wire that has come off of the coil to provide spark to the distributor.
Yes.
And it's just dangling there. And I'm like, that can't be right. Like, there's 2 wires on this coil, and one of them, and there's only 1 wire on this coil. That doesn't seem right.
Right.
So I like called the guy, and I took a picture of it. I was like, I think this is it. I think this is the problem. And he was like, yes, that's definitely supposed to be there. But it was like one of those, the flat terminals. I can't remember the name of that connector type, but it's just like it's a flat, like rectangular terminal. And then the connector is just like loosely slides onto it. That's also rectangular.
Yeah. Like a spade connector. Is that?
Yeah. Kind of like a spade. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And it was just like, I could do it all day. Like there was no resistance to it.
Yeah.
So I get that on, and just as I'm finding that, the guy in the brown BMW pulls up behind me.
No way.
Yeah.
Yes.
What?
He's in another 2002.
Like matching car.
Yes.
He had gone to get his car washed and was like headed back home.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. We were like a mile from his house.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Are you kidding me?
And so he pulled over and got out, and Frank.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to say, I assume you've gotten to know this guy.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, it was the guy on the other side of the train wall. Right.
Yeah.
He's been following the whole time. Oh, and the Dave Don't Look folder I have, there is still BMW, there is still hope. Is the scene that as captured by Jenny.
Ah, yes.
Well, you can see that like that green sign behind him is like welcome to Point Arena.
Yeah.
I mean, we're so lucky.
Oh yeah, Frank is over there.
I didn't know if I should get his face in it, so I tried to just get you when I was taking the photo.
And you look like you fit exactly with this BMW, Ian.
I plan my outfits.
He loves to plan outfits. He definitely was like, what's going to work best with this car the whole time.
You're looking at like the heels of your shoes for like what rolls the best.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. This is not bad calling you out, Ian. This is just me recognizing the effort you put into it.
Yeah. So it turns out Frank is very active in the 2002 owner community.
You don't say. Yeah.
And so is the guy that I rent the car from. And after all of this, they know each other.
Of course they do. Yes. Right? Okay.
So partly I'm happy that Frank was there just because, I'm not always the most confident when it comes to mechanical troubleshooting stuff.
Sure.
And I was just glad to have somebody there who could be like, no, he was doing the right. He was making.
You needed a proxy, Dave, because I'm your mechanic confidence with you, right?
Because I was ready to call AAA,
right?
Get it on a flatbed truck, find another rental car.
Yeah, Nissan Altima all day.
Yeah, I was like, well, it's done.
Right.
What do we do next?
Yeah.
And I was like, let's get in there. I was like, this is part of the experience. And also, like, I found a smoking gun, right? Like that wire.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I get it hooked back up, but now I go to crank it again, and the starter is spinning but not engaging.
Ooh, okay.
And I don't know. I still don't know. I still don't have a great explanation why. I have a couple of ideas, but it was a brand new starter. Like I could see it. It's like super tiny in there. But yeah, so the starter's just spinning and not starting anything. Okay. But I know that now I should have spark.
Right.
So Frank and Jenny pushed the car, and I pop started it.
Okay.
We drove to Frank's
And
house.
I told the owner I was going to do that. I was like,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna start it.
Yeah.
We drove. I followed Frank to his house.
Oh my God.
It was great. It was like
Yeah.
I borrowed
so
a pair.
lucky.
I borrowed
So
a pair of
lucky.
pliers,
Uh-huh.
and I
Squish the terminal.
I crimped the terminal back together, and it stayed on, and it felt much more secure. And I was like, and then I turned the key, and it started.
Oh,
Because we
shit.
were like gonna pop start it again.
Okay.
Because I was like, I don't want to, it can't be running while I do. I don't want it to be running while I'm crimping this out of the
Yeah.
terminal. So we turned it off. We were planning on pop starting. I was like, let me just try it, and it made a weird noise, but it worked. It started the car,
Okay.
and it got us all the way to our hotel.
Yeah.
Without any
issues.
any issues at all.
Okay.
I was very cautious. I was like,
Yeah.
I will say I did not stall this car one time.
No.
Okay. Nice.
And
Yeah.
I was like, if I stall it now,
Right. Of all times.
I
Yeah.
cannot stall it.
Right. Right. That's exactly
then-
when I would have stalled it. Yeah. I would
Right.
have been sweating bullets.
But it was like, again, it was very twisty roads to get to where we were going. And the car did great.
Yeah.
And then we parked it, and we'd already had dinner with us. We didn't turn off the car. So that night we had planned on having like a picnic dinner sort of situation
Right.
at the next hotel.
Oh, in
And
Frank's
so-
front yard. Yeah.
Yeah. And so when we stopped to get the supplies for that, Ian stayed in the car and kept the car running just in
Okay.
case,
Sure.
Yeah.
which was probably good.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was really the only
Precaution that you took.
that we
Yeah.
took.
The most
And other than that, I was
obvious
like-
getaway driver.
Well, and I was I went to bed that night pretty confident.
You were like, this is fixed.
I was like,
Okay.
We are great.
See,
I
I
think I made
love it. That's the airplane landing confidence coming back in.
I
Yeah.
think I might have actually told Jenny that she needed to tell you that I fixed the car.
Guess what?
And you're not thinking that you're jinxing it by saying that?
He did
I am-
fix any car.
A dummy. So no, I did fix it. I fixed
You fixed a thing.
a problem,
Yes.
Right.
but then I think
You set off
there,
a series of
there
others.
may have been other problems that were caused by all of this.
Okay.
So I actually think my pet theory is that a motor mount went bad, and that was part of the reason the wire got disconnected because things were shaking.
Yes.
And when I cranked it, things shook and the starter's not engaging with the flywheel anymore.
Okay.
That's what I think happened.
I have no
Okay.
idea.
But
Okay.
I don't know. It's a theory. I don't know. Anyway,
Not implausible. Yeah. Yeah. Jenny,
morning-
third-party verification. That's not an insane theory.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I think he's talked about this before about what I thought rolling coal meant.
Yes.
So,
Not a problem. Not a
so you
problem.
could be like, it was
Yeah.
like the fairies who live in the engine have gone on
Right.
strike. Like
Right.
that sounds totally plausible to me as
Right.
well.
Yes. Yes. Okay. All right.
but anyway, we woke up the next morning and the starter
Oh.
just spun,
Yeah.
and then we tried
Okay.
to pop start it, and we couldn't get enough speed up.
Well, and the guy at the front desk dude at the hotel helped us pop start it, helped us try to like push it down a hill the whole
Sure.
bit. I was doing that in heels. But it just didn't.
Yeah.
It just
Okay.
didn't.
Okay. All
And
right.
so I was like, we can, I had found a mechanic locally that we
Yeah.
can take it to and everything else. But going back and forth with the owner, we decided the best thing was to use my very good AAA coverage,
Right.
which I
Yeah.
have for a reason.
Yeah.
That
And it's
I've
inevitable.
used twice.
You
Yeah.
have twice.
Yeah.
Just
The
one.
Vigan and the Abarth.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about the That's right. But the inevitable. Is
I was waiting for your cue to put that picture up.
Yeah.
Yep.
And this tow truck driver.
Oh God. Well, but again, I do want to say once again, we broke down in this car. I don't know if you would call it once or twice because it felt like one long breakdown.
Yeah.
But in the luckiest locations, right? It wouldn't start the next morning
Right.
outside of our hotel,
Right. Right.
right? Where we
Yeah.
could I could go back in and read a book.
Yeah.
And we
Look
could
how
walk
wide the
through
shoulder
the
is. Yeah.
Right. So
Yeah.
so incredibly lucky that
Yeah.
As I was saying,
Yeah.
even the breakdowns were charming.
they were. They
Yeah.
truly
Yeah.
were.
Yeah.
The tow truck, the ride to get the next car, less charming, but still.
Right. Yes.
Over the years, over my many experiences with being and spending quality time with tow truck drivers,
Yeah.
they are usually of a similar ilk. And this guy was no exception. Like,
yes,
just a little bit off.
Yeah.
And but also, so this is a twisty road. So we had arranged to get another rental car in Santa Rosa.
Okay.
And where we were to Santa Rosa is like this very twisty, tight little road. And you can tell that he has driven this road thousands of times.
Yes.
Because we're like just bombing down this road, like this far from a guardrail, and he's got one hand on the wheel and just chatting, just directly.
Pointing out like disc golf courses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Yep.
But you know what? He got us there, no problem. He kind of yelled at you a little bit for picking, because Ian just kind of looked on a map and picked a rental car place. He was like, well, you could have picked a lot closer one. And Ian was like, I was kind of guessing. Okay. He was, he was like, well, you've gone way out of your way for this one. I mean, he had thoughts.
Yeah. And he let you know them.
Yeah.
Oh, he yelled at me about a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, he didn't want you sitting in the middle because he kept being like, if you hit this, whatever, the whole car is going to explode.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah.
What?
He was like really trying to get Jenny to be in the middle because she's shorter.
But
and
by not much.
By not
like,
much.
Yeah, I was going to say, you guys are like the same height. Yeah.
And then also, like, I'm already inconveniencing my wife quite a bit right now. Like, I'm not going to also make her take the middle seat.
Right. Also, like, strange couple, dude goes, you go to the middle. That's chivalry.
He did not get that. He was like, no, shortest person in the middle, get in there. And I was like, no, we're going to be fine. I'll sit on the outside.
I was like, oh, that makes sense. And then I got in the middle seat. I was like, I'm not even going to engage in this conversation.
Good on you. Yeah.
But anyway, so then we go to the rental car place. So we say goodbye to the car. And I was like,
had you named it?
No, but I was very, very sad to see it.
Of course,
like,
yeah.
Oh, he was like, I want to buy this thing. This guy's overselling this car. I want this. Like, he was in.
Like, I want that in my life. It's so perfect. Like, it's the perfect mix of like performance and just like being really pretty. And like, I really do think
stuff.
It's a pretty reliable car, honestly. Like, other than me, being anywhere near it.
Right.
Okay.
But
there's not a lot to go wrong with it, right? It's not like, there's like 75 miles of electrical wiring, like in 30 screens.
I could diagnose the problem.
Yeah. No.
Right.
Yeah. Good job, Ian. Good job.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So then we get to the rental car place, and just to twist the knife.
Yeah.
The car they gave us was a fucking Nissan Rogue.
Oh, no.
Yeah, when he saw it, I was like, oh, I can see it in his eyes. He's so upset.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. But it got us where we needed to go.
It did.
And we finished out the rest of the trip, and it was great. And really, we didn't, like, for all this, like, we really only lost a morning out of it. Like, it really didn't inconvenience us that much.
We had to push a wine tasting back. So, we were fine.
Right.
We did and then they gave us free stuff because we told them about our day.
Okay. You got pity goodies. Yeah. Okay.
Pity wine.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Hey, that makes it better.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the only thing that we had to really push.
Yeah.
And then we spent more of the next day in Guerneville. Mm-hmm. We were by a town called Guerneville, which was like so cute. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And like got to hang out. Ian got to eat lunch in a place that looked.
Oh yeah, we should have gotten a picture of that. It's called Pat's. You should pull it up.
Pat's International.
Okay. Pat's International.
Okay.
Ian walked in and I was like, they used you as just like the inspiration board.
Oh, yeah. Traditional Guatemalan cuisine?
No, Guerneville. And it's like, it's.
Is this it?
Yeah. So that's the interior.
Okay.
With like that cool, like 50s roof tile thing. And then like the wood paneling.
Oh yeah.
And like the leather booths, leather lined booths. Like you fit in there. But we wouldn't have spent time in Guerneville if we hadn't have the breakdown, because we had to have something to laundry. Yeah. So we were like kind of like we had to like fill a half a day. Mm-hmm. And it was great.
Oh yeah,
The food
no.
was delicious too.
It all worked out.
Yeah, I can completely see you in this booth. Yeah.
Yeah. He walked in there and was like,
I'm home.
Yeah. Where did this clove cigarette come from? Yeah. Okay. Nice. What was the food like there? Was it great?
It was really good. It was like kind of like uppity diner food.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like I
Yeah.
had like a Korean fried chicken sandwich.
Oh hell yeah.
With,
That's
like,
probably what
kimchi
this thing
on
is
it.
here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was really good.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's warm here.
Hey, so at what point during the trip did you overlay your arc of like the vacation with your overall relationship? Like, were there correlations made of like the rental car and the journey, like with the broader scope of your relationship?
I didn't think about it. I just wasn't thinking that deep.
I think other than
That's
me
deeper than I get.
needing to talk Jenny into not giving up on the car immediately.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, there
Okay.
were several because you didn't talk about. You also like.
Oh yeah, it did
Flooded it.
flood one time when I started. So he
Oh,
had
sure. Yeah.
So there's, it's a carbureted car. It's easy to do.
Yeah.
But there's a system on the BMW that feeds extra fuel to the carburetor on startup. And he had put a valve onto that line, which is a genius mod to do.
Right.
So I texted him and I was like, it's not starting. And he's like, oh, you can flood it, and I showed him, I had already taken a picture of the valve that I thought that made sense. And he was like, yep, just close that completely and it should start right up. And it did.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
But I was on my phone like, this is how far it is to a car rental place. This
Right.
is what we can get. Here's how we get it. Like, that's very me.
Right.
I was like, clearly this car is done.
Right.
We need to figure out the next solution. And Ian was like, well, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to try and start this car about 45 times.
Right.
Where I would have given it twice, where I was like,
Sure.
time to move on.
Yeah. No.
That felt very me. Yeah.
Honestly, the thing that keeps cars like that running is persistence.
Yeah.
Like that is the thing that makes those kinds of cars still go down the road these days. Like,
Yeah. Well,
that's
and
really
the fact
it.
that, again, there's not much to go. Like, they're really simple
True.
mechanically.
Yeah. But
so
it
there's
takes
not-
energy to keep it going.
for sure.
Like, yeah, the amount that is put in versus like, say, a Nissan Rogue that is,
Right.
yeah, essentially flicked off the line like a, lit cigarette at you.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know? Yeah.
Well, but also, like, if a Nissan Rogue gave me the slightest bit of problems, I would just set fire to it.
Right.
Like,
Right.
I'd be like,
Right.
thank you.
Yeah, because it's a cost benefit analysis of like, is it worth the energy that I'm putting in to keep this
Right.
on the road? Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get it. That's amazing. And I'm sorry that you had to spend time in a Nissan Rogue.
It did feel like a little like F you too. That's what it felt like. That it was
Very
like, oh,
karmic FU.
right?
Yeah.
Like you had this car that you really loved, and then now you have to finish the trip in this thing.
And the worst car.
Yeah.
At least it wasn't a Dodge Journey, man. Like,
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
That would have been the only thing worse. Yeah.
right? Yeah. Yeah. And then you're somehow in the Nissan Rogue owners club now. And you,
A guy in a Nissan Rogue stopped and talked.
right. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm on the forums. Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, good on you for shooting your shot and like having an adventure with it.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, we had an adventure.
Yeah, for sure.
And
No.
I would 100% rent this exact same car again
Yeah.
if you'll have me.
I can see him putting limits on how far away, because that was part of the thing. It was
Yeah.
like, oh, we are on the Sonoma
We were
coast,
120 miles away.
Yeah.
and we need to get this back now
Right.
to San Jose. I
Right.
can see him being like, you have to stay within 50 miles
Sure.
or something.
Sure.
Which would have been smart. But
Yeah.
I was like, and I told him from the start,
Yeah,
I was like,
he
this
did.
is what
Well,
I'm
of
planning on
course.
doing.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. You don't like hide stuff like that from people.
No,
right?
no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're in Mexico.
Is that a problem?
Yeah. Okay. All right. There's one. And so I was a little hesitant to click on some of these or to share them because I didn't want to like spoil any parts of the story. There's one called Mossy Roof. It's okay if I put that one on. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's really pretty. Okay, so there's
Yeah.
like a cabin-ish kind of like old.
That was a little hike that we did.
Yeah.
Okay. Like, is that like a ranger station?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah. And that part of the country, everything has moss on it. There's ferns everywhere. It's so lush. Yeah.
It was so pretty. It was so pretty.
The humidity is doing insane things to Ian's hair.
Ian's hair
Just Johnny's
looked
hair.
amazing. Ian's hair always looks amazing. My hair was about this big.
Yeah. We went to upstate New York, and our granddaughter Grace has like really tight curly hair, and like in July in upstate New York, it was just whoosh. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry that the humidity got you, Jenny.
It was so big. My hair was very big. My hair was very happy. It was like, this is what I want to be.
Right. Yeah. This is where I belong. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, Ian, I love the idea of like you like finding this. I love you, both of you doing this. This is fantastic. Yeah. And like, yeah, it's an old car. It's gonna break down. Like that's what they do. That is honestly what they do. And if you think that they're not going to, yeah, I got news for you.
The owner was very like, he was like, I'm embarrassed and I'm so sorry. And I was like, oh, please, like this is.
If anyone gets it.
Yeah. I was like, let me tell you about all the times I've broken down my car. and I've driven older cars. Like I understand what this is, and I would still 100% buy this car from you. You know,
right.
like this is great. So if this is the worst breakdown you have, like that's saying something.
Yeah.
And really, it felt like fun and special, and we wanted to do something that felt interesting and special for our anniversary.
Exactly.
That seemed to really fit.
Yeah. Right? That's awesome. That's so great that you both did that.
Yeah.
I love that shade of green. Green is my favorite color. Like, oh man, that looks so good. Yeah.
Right. It was so pretty.
Yeah.
So pretty.
Yeah.
Now that we've told that story, would you like to play a license plate game?
I would. Are there going to be a bunch of California plates in here? Because there's a lot of vanity plates in California.
There are a lot of vanity plates. Unfortunately, well, because I was very busy driving.
Yeah.
You're driving. Ian is like, take a picture of that. Take a picture of that license plate all the time.
I was not reading license plates. I was concentrating.
Yeah, he didn't ask me to take a license plate.
Okay.
Picture.
You didn't have to serve. You're welcome. Yeah, you didn't have to serve as photo intern at all. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, I would like to play a license plate game, and I assume Jenny, you and I are both playing this.
Yes. So Jenny has not seen these.
Okay.
And I tried to. This one is in honor of Jenny.
Actually. Oh God.
Oh, okay.
In honor of the fanciest lady that I know.
Okay. This one's called Someone's Fancy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Someone's fancy.
Okay. It does have to be said like that, huh?
You have to say it like that.
It has to be said at you and not about you.
Correct.
Okay. All right. Someone's fancy. Okay.
Oh my God. Too bougie.
Yeah. Yep.
Dave, why don't you run through the cars and Jenny can run through the plates?
Yeah. So we have a BMW 760i up top, or 750. Mm-hmm. We've got a Rivian truck, and then we have a Hyundai Santa Cruz that is parked very poorly, and treading into a handicap spot.
We'll do some zoomies and enhancies. Don't worry.
Okay, Jenny, give us the plates.
Well, so here's my thing. I feel like.
Well, read the plates first.
Oh. Sorry. Too bougie. Extra with 2 X's and ritzy.
Ritzy. Okay.
The problem is I feel like these all go with the BMW, because why would trucks have those?
That is not how the game works.
I know that. I know, but like.
So this, Ian always tells people, this rewards gross generalizations, right?
Do some zoomies and enhancies.
Okay, so we'll look at the BMW. So Jenny, this BMW probably cost $140,000. Like, it's insane.
You're assuming that's the first owner.
Assuming, yes, and they have a bedazzled license plate frame. So like you see,
they do.
Okay, so like you and I are looking for stuff like that. It has some heavy tint. Okay,
and I did cover up a relevant. This is a New Mexico plate. So
okay,
heavy tint is kind of
gotcha.
like,
Okay. Gotcha. And I'm not really seeing like anything else that I'm keying on, Jenny, that would like, yeah. Okay. And then we're going to go to the Rivian. It's Colorado. They also can't park. They're on the line. And is someone laying on the ground next to this? Are they okay?
There's soccer practice happening.
Oh, okay.
So I think it's probably a.
Yeah. But I'm not, they've got like the ski racks and stuff on the back.
Right, but that's about it.
Yeah.
I don't see anything else.
Right.
No license plate frame.
Yeah, okay. They just raw dog that plate straight onto the car, which is a huge no-no for me, Jenny. This is the hill I'll die on. You have to have a frame on your license plate.
One of our biggest fights.
Because we don't have any.
No.
Okay. I have no thoughts on license plates.
You don't have a plate frame? I thought you did for your dealer.
We don't.
Oh, no.
It's just on there.
Show's over, everybody. Shut it down. Okay. Ian. Okay,
And
then we have the Santa Cruz with some stickers on the back window.
Yeah.
Like it's like a weird like monarch butterfly Bratz doll gothic kind of thing, right?
Yes. It is very gothy. And then what is that
like a wolf skull or something? Yeah. Oh, so this is kind of like a little truck. It has like a bed, like a little truck. And so I think this is in the bed of the truck, like maybe sticking up. Yeah.
Oh, you think that's an actual thing, not a sticker?
I think that this is a 3D object here. Like, yeah, I think I could be wrong. I don't know.
I did take this picture. I don't remember.
And then does this one have anything around the license plate? Also
bedazzled. Okay. All right. And it says Old Man Edition. No, it doesn't. Okay. And the very, very poor parking.
Into a handicap spot.
Okay. I think I've got mine.
Okay. Let's hear it. Yeah. Run me through it.
So I think I'm probably wrong on all of these. I think the BMW
is trust your gut. Trust your gut.
I think the BMW is ritzy.
Okay.
The Rivian is extra and the Santa Cruz is too bougie. No. I think the Rivian is too bougie and the Santa Cruz is extra.
Okay. Now, there is one thing that I just realized. So the model of that Rivian is the R1T.
Oh, well, that's ritzy then, right?
That's what I'm thinking. I just now noticed that when we went back to the plates.
I was wondering if you guys were going to get that.
I think the Rivian is ritzy.
The Rivian has to be ritzy.
Yeah.
Then.
Okay, so then we got bougie and extra. Too bougie and extra.
Oh, and they're both bedazzled.
Yes.
Okay, so then I'm going to say the BMW is too bougie because bougie feels more like a BMW driver's word.
Right.
And the Santa Cruz is extra.
Okay.
With the 2 X's.
I think I'm going to go opposite you on the BMW and the Santa Cruz because I think the BMW, I think there is a model below that 750. There might be a 740. And I think that they're like, this is extra. Like I'm not extra. The car is extra.
Mm.
One time someone got me a birthday card that said, okay, I don't know if I've ever told anybody this other than my wife. Somebody got me a birthday card once that said, on the front was like, you're like guacamole. And then on the inside, it said, you're extra, but you're worth it.
Oh, God. That is a strange birthday card.
That's mean, right? Did I get bullied on my birthday? They bullied me and gave me an Amazon gift card.
Right. Yeah, I feel that's the kind of card that you have to be sure the person is going to be.
Well, yeah, it'll land with them. Right? Yeah. Like I'd have to be my entire personality would have to be avocados for that to make sense.
Yeah.
What would be really funny is if you looked up from that going, what? But you had like a bedazzled hat that said I'm extra on it.
Yeah.
How dare you?
Sick burn. Yeah. Yeah. So, okay. So I'm going extra on the BMW.
Okay.
And two, it doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right. I think you're right, Jenny. I think you're right.
Bougie on that Santa Cruz doesn't feel with those stickers.
Yes.
I can't imagine someone with those stickers using the word bougie.
Yes, I think you're right. I'm going to go with what you say. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I think that the Santa Cruz is the person that would love that card, right? They're like, I am extra. Yeah. Then that's my personality, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
They're the kind of person that's like, I'm not here to make friends. Okay. So I'm going to venture back into the Dave Don't Look folder.
Yeah. So the good news is my wife did say the right answer. Unfortunately, it was my podcast wife who said it.
Oh, really? Oh.
It's too bougie on the Santa Cruz, extra on the BMW, and
Good job,
ritzy is
Dave.
the R1T.
Well, I changed my answer to go with what you said. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you both got it wrong.
We did.
That Santa Cruz saying too bougie feels so wrong.
So wrong. But I think that it is that, like with that BMW, I think that there's a model below it and they want to brag that they have the better one.
Also,
I
a
think
very big car. It's very long. Car.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's the two X's, like it's XL. I think that's part of it.
Yeah. As nice as my last sedan was, like that's a whole nother level over that.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's a lot.
Thanks for playing.
No, because I think one of the things about this game is that like you have to sit with the fact that like they're like the thing that you thought was wrong, and now like the fact that that person has a too bougie license plate fucks with me. Like I don't like that. Right? Like,
be like, no, you need to think about that.
Right. Yes.
We've had games like that before where we're like, you know what? Your explanation's better. We should hunt these people down and get them to trade plates.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. We also do want to start a task force that like swoops in when people are applying for these at the DMV. Like I drop down like Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible from the ceiling and I'm like, so what are you doing, buddy? Why are we going with this plate? Extra, huh? Why are we doing that? Uh-huh. So yeah. Well, thank you for playing the license plate game. Good job, Ian.
Nice collection.
Yeah, thank you. Well done, everybody. Should we wrap it up with an album of the week?
Yeah, I would love that.
This album is very special. It is once again a 2005 album.
I was hoping we would
done with anniversary celebrations here. But it's also very special in that it's just a rare proof that I was right about something.
Oh my god!
Oh no!
So I showed Jenny the plate.
Now there's two people that can roll their eyes at you on the show, Ian. So yeah, are you sure? I mean, yeah.
Right? You sure you want to go down this road?
I showed Jenny the playlist that I made. And I was like, which one of these did you like was a favorite or like something you forgot about or something like that? And she identified some songs from Apologies to the Queen Mary by Wolf Parade. Which was the 2005 record.
And Doves. I said Doves.
And Doves, but I just did a Doves record a couple weeks ago. So we're gonna do that album. But I remember when that album came out, because we were already a couple, Jenny did not like it. And
I have no memory of that.
And then I think you thought the voice was too yelpy. You used to not like the voice.
Hi.
But anyway, this is Wolf Parade's first record. It's fucking fantastic. It's really, really good. Very indie rock of the moment, early aughts sort of record.
It's a pretty album cover.
It is
a rare, pretty album cover for that era.
I like it.
A lot of those album covers were awful.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Okay. Okay. So you're basically gloating that you're right that this was a good album with staying power.
Yep.
Even though there was a naysayer.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't remember being a naysayer about this.
Okay.
Because when he put this on the playlist, I was like, oh, Wolf Parade. I forgot. Sure. I didn't know they were around then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because I stopped playing them around the house because I thought you didn't like them. So.
Yeah. Meanwhile, we're hooking into deep emotional trauma that he's been carrying for 20 years.
I finally revealed the Wolf Parade tattoo I've had for the last 20 years. I've kept hidden.
This is why he's always facing me. You're Wolf Parade tramp stamp, Ian. Nice. Nice. Okay. All right. Well, yeah, we will put links in the YouTube description for sure. Wolf Parade,
Yes.
the 2005 album
Apologies
playlist.
to the Queen Mary. Yes.
Yeah. Do you have the ability to share like the entire playlist? Is that something you would do?
I can.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, it's on YouTube Music, so it should work.
Yeah.
It had some good stuff on it.
I'm sure. Yeah.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Right on. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I think we done did a car show.
Yeah, we did. Thank you, Jenny, for coming on to provide perspective on Ian's decision making and how all of it panned out. I appreciate your take on it.
He was such a happy Ian. He was such a happy Ian in that little car.
Right?
Yeah.
Hey, that's okay. But like seeing that, like recognizing that, supporting that, like that's awesome. That's so great, Yeah. That's so awesome. Congratulations on 20 years.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. So
I will say one person on the trip did ask us what our secret was.
Shit, you had to deal with those folks.
And
okay.
And we were both like, what?
Well, I had a response right away.
It was so dumb.
I thought it was funny. Jenny thought it was less so. I said, well, I've been in the coma for 15 already. So.
And I was like, that only plays with a certain audience, not the person leading our wine tour who like doesn't get a lot of jokes.
But importantly, I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah.
See, and I think what just happened here was the magic that has kept you going. Like what I just witnessed. Yeah. Where you're like, I thought I was funny, and Jenny was like, yeah. Yeah.
But she also tried to take she was like, oh my God, let me take pictures of you guys.
Oh my God.
And then she was like, hold hands. And I was like, what? We'll like walk in each other's vicinity, I guess. Yeah.
She makes you do those like Sears Portrait Studio.
Yeah, what she was going
back
for.
to back.
Not what we're going for.
Yeah, I was like, no, that's not our vibe.
She just pulls down a portrait backdrop.
Yeah.
She's like, hold hands. We just do like a terse handshake.
Before 7 p.m. No. Okay. Well, yes. Congratulations for sure. And thank you, Jenny, for spending time with us. Yeah, it was truly
my
fun.
voice has gotten progressively more hoarse.
No. Yeah, it's December. We're all sick. Yeah. Yep. Okay.
Well, everybody, send us cars or show us your cars. 720-515-1391. apexadjacent@gmail.com. Thank you. We love you. Goodbye.